Hello, Professor. My name is Luisa Garzon, and this is my conclusion. After everything I have read and learned, I convinced that international relation theories are still very useful for understanding what is happening in the world today. When I see events such as the war in Ukraine, the pandemic, or even tension between powers, I realize that many of these ideas, although they originated in other contexts, still explain reality quite well. For example, World War I, World War II show us why theories such as an idealism and realism emerge, why the Cold War reinforced neorealism and shaped the way we still understand global power. Also, I find it important how other theories, such as feminism and constructivism, invite us to look at what is often ignored the ideas, narratives, and above all, the people who are often left off of international decision. That has made me reflect a lot. Ultimately, I don't think there is a perfect theory, but I do believe that each one helps to look at the world from different angles. And with everything that is happening, climate crisis, wars, inequalities, we need just that to open our eyes, connect ideas, and continue to question why seems normal in global politics.
The 20th century radically reshaped international relations, moving from a
Studying international relations helped me understand that world politics cannot be explained from only one perspective. Each theory offers a piece of the puzzle.
Through the analysis of the essay, the relevance of each of the international relations theories is demonstrated in light of recent global events. Realisms and neorealisms are reaffirmed as essential lenses for understanding power, politics, and seen in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, where states prioritize security and the balance of power. In the COVID-19 pandemic, where each country acted out of self-interest in the face of the anarchy of the international system. For its part, liberalism maintains its relevance by emphasizing cooperation and economic interdependencies, as evidenced by the 17 years of peace and collaboration with the European Union, reinforcing the thesis that shared ties lead to greater stability. Neoliberalism, a branch of liberalism, furthers the idea that international institutions are the way to solve global problems and that these institutions help states cooperate by reducing transaction costs and creating a space for negotiation to achieve shared interests. On a more conceptual level, constructivism stands out for its ability to explain how ideas and identities shape state interest, as evidenced by the growing impact of NGOs. On the other hand, critical theories such as Marxism and feminism demonstrate their usefulness in revealing underlying power structures, whether the struggle for resources in the Iraq conflict or the disproportionate impact of women in armed conflict. Constructivism also highlights the power of ideas and identity in global politics, as evidenced by the impact of NGOs on the global collective consensus. In this sense, the theory allows us to understand that states' interests are not fixed, but are shaped by social interactions and shared norms. Finally, critical theories such as post-structuralism and post-colonialism offer a lens for questioning power narratives. Post-structuralism challenges the idea that international system is anarchic and argues that it is a discourse that legitimizes militarization, while post-colonialism highlights how colonial power structures continue to influence current economic and political domination. In short, it is found that no single theory is sufficient to understand the complexity of today's world. Rather, the validate of each lies in its ability to offer a unique and complementary perspective for interpreting global politics.